Okay, folks. Some SGC stuff. I wanted to send away, and I did those on my lonesome. Normally I go through JT, but wanted to get those out and see if I could do it on my own rather than the group sub. And yeah, that worked out. So wanted to show these as well as some others. I know it's not everyone's favorite, but you know, this is going to be a not strictly boxing, but mostly. So you guys know I'm big on the Churchman boxing set. I've had about 3 or 4 full sets. They sell well at my show. They're very inexpensive sets. You send them off to get graded. You make a few bucks on them, and people like them because they can get fairly inexpensive cards of some great boxers. So let's start off with... Oh, my eyes are so bad. Yeah, so there you go. 1938 Churchman cigarettes. So this is Mr. Henry Armstrong, former champ. Those are the back. I won't keep this long. Ted Kid Lewis in a 6. Save that one for later. James Braddock, 4.5. And they're all in this range, 4.5, 4 to 6. Who do we have? Jack Kid Berg. Seems like Kid is the choice of nicknames, I guess, when they're young. They're all kids. Max Baer, SGC 6. What do we got here? We got Primo Carnera in a 4. George Carpentier in a 4.5. Jack Dempsey, that was nice, came back in a 6. Jack Johnson came back in a 4. That'll sell well. They always do. John Henry Lewis, 3.5. Sadly, the Joe Lewis came back in a 3. Mr. Max Schmeling in a 4.5. Signs the papers. Who else do we have? Gene Tunney in a 4. And then I sent away 3. I don't know why I did. I just sent them away randomly. But this is a 1911 W&D H&O Wills musical celebrities. This is Chopin in a 2. Not to be, he's not Chopin, he's Chopin. Not to be confused with chopping broccoli, if anyone knows the significance of that. Musical celebrities. I believe there's a Beethoven and a Mozart and Little Richard. I'm kidding about that one. And then a couple of gifts from my boy Garrett. Sent me this randomly. This is the 1965 Dandy Gum Flag Parade, number 9, Canada. So you can see, you know, everything's depicted there. Is there let me just check something. I was going to say they just needed a beaver in that image. So that's a cool piece. You know, they've got the Mountie, Dudley Do-Right, whoever he is. So that's a cool piece. And then also, Garrett sent me this. This is awesome. 1962 Dutch Gum Card Series N. This is card number 109 of the series. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Elvis Presley. Looking a little bare-chested, ready for a gunfight. Don't know why he sent me that, but I have it. So, yeah, and I got that in a 4. So those are pretty good. In addition, I wanted to show off these. Now, I bought these, and some of them are beaters, but that's okay. A lot of these are the Hassan backs, or some of them are the Mecca backs. They're the T220s, I believe they're. I should know this, but I'm going to show these off because I just think they're really cool. And some of them I got really cheap, and I got them really cheap because they're kind of beat up. So there's the first one. I just like the imagery on this, and this is Jack Goodman. Yeah, Jack Goodman, Hassan back. I don't know. Something about them. And I mean, it doesn't hurt that the age of these things, these are like 115 years old. Like this one here, Charlie Griffin. Like, that's a beater for sure. But you know what? If that comes back a 1, that's fine. Who do we have here? This guy is a Mecca back. And this is Mr. Fighting Dick Highland. It's always important to have a Fighting Dick in your collection. Who's this guy? This guy is William Melody, also known as Honey Melody. Very cool. This Stanley Knechtel, and this one's really beat up. This is a Hassan, and it's got some damage to it and some staining on the back. So no doubt that'll come back a 1, and that's fine. I will send it away as such. Here is Harry Stone, and I'm just going to say something at the end of this show off. And then this one is Young Nietzsche, also known as William. That's a pretty nice one. And that's a Hassan. And then also the guy was selling, and don't ask me why, but these are all Hassan backs except for the last one is a Mecca. But these are all track and field guys. So you've got a lot of these, I think, are like British guys, I believe. Smythe Northridge. Obviously, he's a hurdler. I'm sure you all know who he is. We have George J. Obermeyer. They're pretty cool. I mean, I'm going to get them graded, put them in my showcase. Some people just like old vintage stuff. W.J. Kramer. And it looks like a lot of these guys are from the same club. Like, they have this guy has 2 wings on his. What did this guy have? This guy had, whoa. Oh, his was definitely something different. Emil Lungi. Just nice, like, imagery in the background. I don't know. Something about these that I just love. L.E. Manley. I think this guy is, New York, of the New York Athletic Club. In August 1907, Manley, says here, won the Metropolitan AAU Championship marathon swim from Battery to Steeplechase Pier in Coney Island, distance of 13.5 miles. He did that in 5 hours and 5 minutes. Well, good for you, Lou Manley. You are definitely manly if you're swimming. 5.5 hours. And then the last one, this is the Mecca. This is Harry Sedley Jr., also of the New York Athletic Club. And maybe a lot of these, I didn't even bother to read the back, National. Yeah, maybe they're all American. Yeah, this guy's from New Jersey. I apologize. I thought a lot of these were British, but Harry Sedley Jr. And just read some information. New York set a new record for 2,400 yards. Each man running 600 yards. Interesting. And sorry, I picked up a bunch of exhibit cards. So we have Al Andrews. Yes, I know more boxing. And we have Paul Andrews. I literally picked these up for $1 or $2. This is Jimmy Carter, but not that Jimmy Carter. Rocky Castellani. I just think an SGC slab. They'll look great. Don Coquel. Who is this guy? This guy is Di Dower. You've got next Mr. Harold Green. Roland Lastarza. Vince Martinez. And a couple of these have stains on the bottoms. This is Joey Maxim. What's this guy's last name? Charlie Norcus. I think that's just, yeah. Good pose, good image. Next guy is Frankie Ruff. Johnny Saxton. Another cool image. Like I said, I got 15 of these. I think I paid $45 all in with shipping. How about this? A Japanese fighter, Yashio Shirai. And the last guy we have, Mr. Nino Valdez. So that's all I got, guys. I appreciate you watching. I'm going to release a couple more videos leading up to the National. Just some last pickup stuff. Just for my own. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you guys. Sorry. A lot of people have probably clicked off, but I think I had a video that went viral, and I did it about a year ago. It was a PSA reveal, and it was I'm getting comments from these people like, you don't know what you're doing. Why would you grade that? I can see the damage already. And I'm just like, what in sweet mother of God is wrong with you? Like, why do you care what I do with it? Here, let me just flip. Like, why do you really care what I do with my cards? It's these little trolls that, they've got the neck beard. They live in mom's basement. They're, prototypical, like, Mom, meatloaf. Like, get a life. Who cares? You want to grade something, you want to collect it, who cares? Doesn't matter. I don't get all ranty about what guys collect. I could care less. Collect whatever you want, But these guys, like, I'm like, do you not have nothing better to do than critique the cards that I sent in for grading? I mean, all of those cards I sent away have all sold. They're gone. They're just gone. So I did well on the whole submission, and yet people sometimes they just verbal diarrhea, Anywho, that's all I got to say. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care.